So this is my ride home from Mile Gully. It's a terrible road. I need to get pulled over somewhere so I can let a car pass me because they know where they're going and I don't. And I want to get this on film so you can see the road that I'm traveling. Church. Got to visit with a dear friend, but it feels like a storm is brewing, so I got a little nervous and wanted to get a head start up. It's my first day trip out on my own to such a far distance. I'm probably an hour and a half maybe from home. This is the bush. St. Mary has a lot of bush, and it's all different, you know. It's jungle-like, and then there's farm country, there's seaside, there's like little towns all throughout that, you know, have their own little industry going on. So you gotta beep the horn, let people know you're coming. Or if you want to say goodbye, like these people down here earlier gave me directions. So I'm gonna definitely toot the horn to them. Just to lift it up a little bit because the roads are so bad. And that's definitely made a better ride for me. It's just, it's squeaky. I think they need a little grease. At a shop to get directions about where I was headed because it's so far out here in the bush, and it was the lady's birthday, so I told her I was going to stop back and standard. We call it stick shift in America. But, you know, it's a small car. It's easy to handle. It's got a little pick up and go when I need it. But it's real easy to maneuver through here. So I just like that. I feel safe when I'm driving it. I mean, it has its little issues, you know, they're older cars, so they want to break down. So you see them broke down a lot, but they're easy to get parts for. Considering the economy, it's not outrageous by American standards, but for Jamaican folks, it's a real struggle because, you know, their income is just, you know, they don't get a fair wage. I mean, that's the bottom line. They do not get a fair wage for the work that they do, especially in the tourist industry. They work very, very hard, and really in all business. But Americans could never survive we could never survive. They make about, if they're lucky, they make about 15,000 maybe a week. That's like minimum wage, 15,000 a week. And so, look, I'm paying 50,000 rent. So there, put that in order. That only leaves you $10,000 at the end of the month. So, you know, they're lucky if they have family, land, where they can put a room on someone, like how they all build their own room, but all in the same, you know, house. So they're blessed that way. You know, but then otherwise, let's say they're in town and they're trying to work in the industry, you know, they're renting a room somewhere else. You know, if they're lucky, they can get a room for maybe 12 or 15,000 a month and then pay their utilities. But it's just hard to make it. Food is ridiculously expensive here. You know, you gotta find a way to make a hustle, just to make up the extra. You know, I haven't learned everything about Jamaica, like the health system, and I mean, it's socialized. I had to go to the hospital already. You know, I felt like I was treated well. I mean, even though a lot of Jamaicans complain about the system. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked by a walking bridge. I mean, all they did was treat my pain. They didn't actually treat the symptoms. You know, it was my kidneys, so I ended up going to a private doctor. But I'm in a position to be able to do that. You know, I mean, I'm going to take what I'm living on. I'm going to take and spend on my health because I want to stay alive. So, but Jamaicans don't have that extra. So it's just, some of it's a tragedy. But what I find is every day no matter what they're facing, you'll hear them say, where there's life, there's hope. And I have learned a lot from being in Jamaica and learned a lot from their sayings and how they live their lives. So we're going to stop here and answer a question. I feel like I didn't come this way before. Is Ochi that way? Okay. All right. And is there a little shop right up here on the left if I turn right? All right, I'm going to go stop there first. Yeah. Well, it's this lady's birthday. So I'm going to go have a drink with her before I go down. Something to relax my nerves after all the bumps. Thank you. So we're definitely having a problem. My clutch feels like it's not in good shape. I'm getting ready to take a look at that. I'll talk to you later.